Good morning. So we're going to be meeting today in trying to get back slowly into our Pilates mode, and we're going to try to target the beginners so we'll seem a little bit softer and slower, but at least we'll get the foundation. And I like to use 2, 3, 4 mats. I want to make sure that my hip bones are comfortable, and I like to put a little sheet over it because sometimes it catches onto your pants. Anyway,
I'm here.
wonderful.
Bye.
Yay! And I'm going to be putting it on YouTube as well, so you can redo it over time. And welcome, my ladies. That looks like a wonderful setting. Beautiful. One has a lake, the other one has a beautiful mountain look. And lovely. All right, so here we go. Let's start gently on our back. Now while you're in this position, I want you to feel the whole spine imprinted into the floor. Opening up the shoulders, opening up the lower spine by gently rocking forward and back. I like to think about using my middle finger and my thumb on hip and ribs. And when I call the tuck or the pelvic bowl, this is shortening the distance between the two fingers. And the house for a mouse is extending the space between two fingers and creating a little arch here. And then you've got the neutral position. So very gently bringing your feet as close as is comfortable and find yourself rocking towards your head and using your feet to rock the pelvis. Let's do it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we're going to move the hips, imprinting the right hip, lifting the left hip up, back to neutral, imprint the left hip. So we're not really paying attention to lifting the hips, but rather imprinting the one hip. And switch. And switch. And very gently making circles, rolling, imprinting into the left hip, the tailbone, the right hip, and the sacrum. So here you are in a tuck position, back to neutral and reverse. Right hip, tailbone, left hip, sacrum. And let's move into a circle. To the right, 8, 2, 3, and 4. Let's reverse the circle. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good. Go ahead and bring your feet a little closer, shifting your hips a little closer to your heels. And very gently pressing back into the floor, hands behind your neck. Inhale. And exhale, cervical knot. All the way to bowing. So the cervical knot is a chin to the chest. Bowing is when you start squeezing the diaphragm. And back, door down. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5. You inhale down, you exhale up. 2, and 1. Very nice. Releasing the arms into a circle. Inhale, thumbs up. Open up the shoulders to a V and let the pinkies come around. Okay, Google, turn it down a little bit. Thank you. Inhale, one more. And exhale.
Sorry, I don't have any
Inhale.
information about that. Do you want
That's
to know
funny.
whether Glenn Gould was a genius?
No, thank you. I just want you to turn down the volume.
The volume's at 4.
Thank you. And again, inhale up. Very nice. Let's rise the hips up. Inhale, hips up. And exhale down one vertebrae at a time. Again, house for a mouse. Inhale, up, tuck. And exhale. Feel the connection to the cervical spine. As you lift the hips, how it reaches, the sternum lifts, and the cervical spine happens. And lower down. Very nice. Take the right knee into the chest, ankle stretch. And reverse. Extend the leg wherever that is for you. Imprinting the right hip. And release. Left knee, circle. And reverse. Extending the leg. And imprint the hip, engaging the muscles. And release. Take both knees. And rocking the pelvis off the floor. And roll yourself up into a nice position of stretch. Holding on to your knees. Stretching the spine, stretching the neck. Finding your position where you are right in your mid-back. You can keep your legs here or you can extend them. And here we go, the 100. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. And of course you can go as ideal, which is an inch off the floor, foot off the floor. Shoulders are nice and open. Beginners, keep the knees bent at 90 degrees, but try coming up a little bit more. Intermediate, extend leg. Advance lower. 30 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, come on. Excellent, very gently release. Here we go, moving into the roll up. Arms up. And exhale, roll up. Squeeze your heels together. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And as you come forward, inhale. And exhale, roll. So maybe you're going into the diagonal. Go as far forward as you can, keeping your knees gentle as possible. Here we go. Inhaling back. And exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Here we go with rhythm. Inhale. So make sure that your exhalation starts from the floor. Before you lift your head off the floor, you're already exhaling. You're pushing the wall in front of you. Four more. And again, beginners, if you'd like, you can bend the knees, flex your ankles, roll yourself up with bent knees, and then extend the legs and reach into the diagonal as best you can, even if that means bending the knees a little bit, as long as your back is nice and flat. And again, release. Inhale. Very good. So here we go. We're going to move into the roll over. So a beginner's version would be take a deep breath in, inhaling and rolling up, and exhaling back down. But try not to use your arm. Try to really use your core. And if you have any head pieces, you want to make sure they're at the height of the crown of your head so that you don't get caught up with injuring your neck as you roll out of the center line. Here we go. Again, you can also use bent knees. Ideally, you want to extend the legs. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Again, squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your heels, squeeze your glutes. Excellent. Give yourself a hug. Extend the left leg and reach the right leg up. So the left leg is imprinted. Your left foot is nice and flexed. Arms are out at 45 degrees. So try to keep that right hip nice and engaged. Move the left toes as close to the left shoulder, the right toe over the left shoulder. Feel the extension to the side of the leg. Very slowly feel as if somebody's got your leg and is pulling the leg out of socket as you roll around very gently. Pay attention to the stability of your hips. Rotate, externally rotating the leg out to the side and back up to center. Let's reverse it slowly, keeping the left hip imprinted. Move the right hip out to the side. Slowly feel the extension out of the leg so that it's not bunched up. Keeping the right hip imprinted and move out across and back to center. So here we go. Let's go to the left and 8. Inhaling half and exhaling the other half. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. 6 more. Other side reverse. Inhaling half, exhaling half. So really feel the sides of your hips, your glutes, really extending as you go across the body. Imprinting your left leg into the floor, left hips, left heel, and left calf. Excellent. Give yourself a hug. And extend the right leg. Left leg comes up, right foot is nicely flexed, your right leg is pointed. Here we go, super slow, across the body, keeping the left hip engaged. Slowly across the body. Rotate the leg into the hip, keeping the right hip extend in back to center. And across the other way. And here we go, 8 across the body, inhale and exhale. Really paying attention to the leg as it is pulled out of the hips, letting the movement come with the extension, feeling it from the core. And reverse. And last one. Knee into the chest. Extend both arms and legs and walk your legs out of your hips, feeling nice and tall. Belly button press against the spine, lengthening the cervical spine. Right knee into the chest, take a deep breath in, inhale. Exhale, forehead to the knee. Use your knee to bring you up a little higher. So instead of being here, use the leg to bring you up. See if you can hold that position. Lift the left leg off the floor, and here we go. Inhale, you transition. Exhale, you switch legs. Single leg stretch. Inhale, exhale twice.
Excellent. If you want to twist, you can focus on the elbow that's on the floor. And excellent. If you want to again, excellent. Moving yourself a little higher and working your scissors. Here we go. Make sure that your upper ribs are off the floor. Excellent. And release the neck. We're going to go into a double leg stretch. So you can extend the arms and leg. And as you exhale, you bring yourself back up. Or you can extend the arms and upper body and exhale it in. Inhale, exhale. 7, 6 more. 3 more. Last one. Inhale and roll up and find your position into the roll up. So again, the rollover is your wheel or whatever you want to call this. As you roll back and exhale, you find yourself into a balance point. And I want to make sure that we have our pelvic bowl here. We don't want to come into a nice flat spine. We want to make sure we keep it rounded. So as we roll, inhale. As you roll back, exhale. Try to keep your toes off the floor and really engage your roundness with the arm and back. Make sure you keep your eyes focused on the belly button. Keep it round. Keep your spine round. Excellent. Very nice. So here we go now into the spine stretch. Extending the leg out of the hip, feeling nice and tall. Lifting the spine out of the pelvis. And here we go. Inhale. And as you exhale forward, you're pushing your mid-back back in opposition, rounding the spine. Stretching the spine. Inhaling back up.